Welcome to our second session of the Industry Series Dialogue. I am Pragya Mishra and I'm heading the Customer Success and Operations Department at Courseplay. So today, we cover yet another relevant topic, which is digital transformation in the industry, upskilling for the tech-driven market. And we have the highly experienced Mr. Sandeep Das with us to shed light on this topic. Mr. Das is the Vice President and Head of Learning and Development at IIFL Finance. So I'd like to welcome you now, Mr. Das. I'm so excited to speak to you and get a lot of inputs from you today.
Thank you, Pragya. Thanks for the introduction and hello to everyone.
See, the point that you mentioned about Gen Z is that information is everywhere and is very easily available. But then how do companies ensure that they are able to segregate information that is very easily available versus what they have to focus on, like vital information that for example, every employee should have, right? Versus free-flowing information that should be avoided, for example, WhatsApp forwards. So how can, again, companies ensure that their employees are getting trained with the best information that is out there?
Right, so Pragya, that's where there would be a mix of data analytics and generative AI which comes into play. I remember when we used to, in the older times, when we used to call customers, there was a standard script which used to be practiced and followed across.
Yeah.
Now, our employees would not look at who the customer is at the other end. They just know that this is a script we have been trained on, and we need to follow the script to the T, right? So that was the old time. Today, predictive data analysis and the host of digital trail that people leave behind allows us to identify who the customer really is, what are the traits, what are the likes, what are the dislikes. And if you match that with generative AI, the generative AI on the go maps the persona of the customer and creates statements or create the solution which is much more acceptable, because then I will be talking to your needs, not generic term. So that's the world of hyper personalization. If you are not talking to the needs, and in fact we can see this being used by a lot of politicians in the current context, right? A lot of organizations are using this to tune the conversation in the manner the profile of their customer or the profile of their listener. So that's where a lot of change is bound to happen. This helps companies to create a better experience in the eyes of the customer, gain their trust, and provide a solution that's actually is needed by the customer. Basically, you read the mind of the customer even before you talk to them. You read the mind of people even before you interact with them, and that's possible because of doing a lot of analysis of the digital trail. What kind of search patterns they have, what kind of products they use, what kind of sentiments they leave behind when they put up a post on a social media platform. So a lot of sentiment analysis, lot of data analysis.
Right.
You map all this together, bring generative AI, and then you have a perfect recipe.
Right. Wow. I mean, this point was very interesting for me, because you perfectly summed it up on how we just don't need to use data that is out there. We need to collaborate different types of information that is out there. It can be for an individual, it can be for an organization, and then how we can club it and then use it for the best advantage. Because like you very rightly said, people don't want to hear a predetermined script. They want to know how much of research an individual who's approaching them has done before approaching them. So this is very well put. So thank you so much